here we go. Get ready to say goodbye to 2013 and hello to 2014. And we're going to do it in style with the Kelly's Roast Beef Eating Championship. Dave Andelman, Rich Shea from Major League Eating are here. And guys, this is just such an exciting moment. Rich, what's going to happen here?
I'm very excited. You know, Boston is a city that's rooted in history. We have the greatest, the original roast beef sandwich, the Kelly's Roast Beef Sandwich. And I think we're gonna change the course of our nation's history with a new record here tonight.
Dave, interesting things always happen on New Year's. It's almost here, and tonight is going to be the most memorable of all.
Well, you tend to remember where you are on New Year's Eve, Danny. And tonight, anybody at home is going to see a world record set. If you watch the Coney Island hot dog eating contest on July 4, Crazy Legs Conti is here, one of the best eaters in the world.
And here we go. It's almost, a 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Begin eating!
Happy New Year! And keep eating!
We are underway over here.
So what is going on here now, Rich? Have you ever done a roast beef eating championship before?
We have never benchmarked this noble sandwich.
Okay, and so so far, what are you seeing with the contestants?
You know, some people would think that Big Party and Jay from Randolph are coming out in sort of an anemic fashion.
Yeah.
But I think that once the protein enzymes from this meat get into their systems, that they'll fight back, and they're trying to get a rhythm. They're trying to identify what it is to get what it will take to get them through this sandwich. Now, Crazy Legs,
Yep.
the veteran, right? He's been around. He's the Cal Ripken of the calorie, if you will. He's been around. He's been around for 11 years,
Oh my God.
and he's already moved through what appear to be 4 of these hearty Kelly's roast beef sandwiches.
They're going way faster than I ever imagined they would start to get through these because, listen, a Kelly's roast beef sandwich is a rather large roast beef sandwich. We have some here in front of us. I mean, when you're at the stores, they obviously make them all fresh to order, Dave. And when you go to Kelly's, it's almost shocking every time you get one of these sandwiches how large they really are.
Well, this is what I get. This is the Kelly's Roast Beef Sandwich. You can see it in comparison to my small head.
Right.
For the purposes of tonight's contest, they're eating Kelly's sliders, which are available on their takeout.
Yeah, well, we have under 4 minutes to go here in the sandwich. So how's Big Party doing? This is his first, the Big Party, Don McCarthy, representing Phantom Gourmet in the center here.
You know, Don Big Party McCarthy, not a competitive eater, but an active social eater from the looks of things. and you know he loves the Kelly's roast beef, and roast beef is the traditional meal for him on New Year's, so he had to wait a little later than typical because he's waiting for the stroke of midnight. But he seems to be holding his own. He's not in pace with, or at Crazy Legs' pace, but he's holding his own.
I think I noticed something unusual. Most competitive eaters will dip the food into water. It seems as if Mr. McCarthy is actually dipping his roast beef into barbecue sauce. Is that an unorthodox method?
No, well, not at all. I mean, he's separating. You can tell that he's been watching his tapes. He watched the Nathan's Hot Dog Contest. He has it on DVR. He also spends a lot of time with the Girls Gone Wild series. But he's been watching his tapes, and that is benefiting him because he's learned you separate meat from bun. It can facilitate the eating process.
Yeah.
And Jay's doing well too.
He absolutely is. So things are getting a little messy over here as these people are absolutely attacking. I mean, this really is like going into battle. The way that these guys, I mean, the pained look on Crazy Legs' face. This is reaching the halfway point here, Rich. How is the pace so far, Rich? What do you think?
You know, when you get to the halfway mark, especially with a hearty meat like this, you have to be careful. And I think that Crazy Legs is about to fight what we call the meat sweats.
Yeah, the meat
And that's
sweats.
what the adrenaline enzyme mixes with the protein enzyme. It can be very, very difficult to push through the meat sweats, and that's what Crazy Legs is going to have to do here tonight. You know, Dr. Oz told Jay from Randolph to do one thing that scares him every day, and this is his thing today.
I would think that Crazy Legs going with the flavor-saving beard and mustachio, dreadlocks, I would think I would present a challenge to actually get the food into the mouth and also to keep it inside of the mouth.
You know what, Danny? Crazy Legs has what we call in competitive eating it.
Under
and by
2 minutes left here.
By it, I mean heartburn.
Yes.
Rich, as the president of the league, could you name 1 or 2 or 3 of the greatest eating accomplishments you've ever seen in your storied career?
Well, obviously, Joey Chestnut eating 69 Nathan's Famous hot dogs and buns in 10 minutes. I mean, that is the foremost record, the most amazing thing I've ever seen. Sonia Thomas when she ate 49 dozen Louisiana oysters in 8 minutes. And, of course, our very own Crazy Legs Conti, who originally from Belmont, Massachusetts, was once, well, we buried him. It wasn't a mistake. We buried him alive under 8 cubic feet of popcorn, and he ate himself to freedom.
It truly really is a remarkable feat. And listen, if we've learned anything about 2014, it is going to be one hell of a delicious year. The way that things are starting, we're getting to just about 1 minute left in the contest here. 1 minute. This is where you really separate the men from the boys. Rich.
And by men we mean Crazy Legs, and by boys we mean Don Big Party McCarthy and Jay from Randolph. Because Crazy Legs is edging out ahead. And look, I don't want to upset Donna. He's a big man.
No.
He's a handsome man.
Yeah.
He's a wise man.
Yeah, meat sweats. Meat sweats all the way through is happening. People here in the studio are just, jaws are hitting the floor. People have never seen anything like this in their life. We're coming to almost, just over 30 seconds left in this
This is coming
contest.
down to the finish.
Yeah, and Legs has gone through an incredible amount of beef here and buns, correct? And sesame seed buns, may I add, Rich?
You must eat both beef and bun.
Yeah.
The Kelly's roast beef sandwich in its entirety. And if you eat just a fraction of the beef and you don't eat the corresponding fraction of bun, it won't count. And Crazy Legs knows that because Crazy Legs is a major league eater.
Well, we're coming down now to the very end of the contest. Everybody, can we count it down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop eating, everybody. Stop eating.
I believe
Hands down.
Incredible effort right here by Jay from Randolph. But I think,
Randolph in
and
his
this is
first
unofficial, boys, this is unofficial.
Yep.
I believe that Belmont's own Crazy Legs Conti, veteran major league eater, has taken the title here at the Kelly's Roast Beef
Crazy
Sandwich.
Legs Conti, everybody, I want you to stand up. I want you to stand up and give your props to Crazy Legs Conti eating, I believe it's 12 sandwiches, 12 Kelly's roast beef
Check
sandwiches.
that, 12 and a half.
12 and a half. I can't. Crazy Legs, if you can even converse at this point, please let us know how did it go and what's going through your mind.
Simply the greatest way to start off the new year. I intend on eating now the difference between what I ate here and 2014 sandwiches, Kelly's roast beef sandwiches. But I really got to give it up to my competitors. I mean, clearly, you know, Randolph is eating a lot of Kelly's roast beef, and Big Party really pushed me. The problem is way too many condiments.
Yeah, right.
But
You've got a nutraceutical flavorite on your nose there, Crazy Legs.
Yeah, you're gonna. It's all right.
My
Listen, Dave, have you ever seen athletic feet like this in your life?
You know, you watch Crazy Legs, he's the consummate professional. He reminds me of a Tom Brady, just always consistent. He ate a sandwich at the same pace the whole time. I will say this, Jay from Randolph, going up against one of the best eaters in the world, was only about a half a sandwich out.
Jay, how was it for you?
Awesome.
Yeah, you doing all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Military man, we appreciate your service and your eating. And Don McCarthy, meat sweats, you're still eating?
I'm still hungry. I just ran out of time.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Kelly's is so good. I gotta get it.
Well, I want to thank Crazy Legs Conti and congratulate you, the Kelly's Roast Beef champion of the world, Rich Shea from Major League Eating, as always. It's been an epic night. Happy New Year, everybody. Let's start 2014 with everyone's favorite Stooges short, Disorder in the Court. All right, I got to eat now.
Yeah, come
it's
on.
the Fanta Gourmet Three Stooges Marathon.